Good morning, everyone. My mind was certainly blown. Ben, if your objective today was to inspire everyone, you got me. Really great. You know what really got me, though, is when he talked about you don't need to hire for skills, we hire for attitude. Just think about that for a second. The whole digital world, AI, we're in it, the transformation's happening. It's so darn fascinating and scary at the same time. But really great. I am excited to speak with you all today, and I want to thank Jason and Michael for having me once again. Like you, Ben, I love this conference. This sort of feels like home. It feels like family, the small groups. So I hope that you all, if you're new to the conference, you're going to take the time to learn, network, and if you're coming back like I am, you're certainly going to take the time to reconnect with old friends and new. I love that I'm seeing some of my old friends here in the room, Jim Fay, Deanna, I see you there, and new faces as well. But before I jump in, I did want to take just a quick minute to tell you about a fun fact that you may not be aware of. Did you know that 1 in 8 Americans works at a McDonald's restaurant? Did you know that? All right. Many of these that have worked at McDonald's restaurants have gone on to have really long, fulfilling careers at McDonald's. In fact, the list is long and full of celebrities and famous people. Think about artists like James Franco or Sharon Stone, Jay Leno, even Jeff Bezos too. So by a show of hands, is there anybody here that may be part of the McDonald's 1 in 8 club? There you go. I knew there's got to be 1 or 2 or 3 even, or 4. That's awesome. That's really great to see. For the rest of you, you've missed out. Now, I'm not much of a celebrity myself, and neither was I part of the beloved 1 in 8 club. But I did just join McDonald's in April of this year, so I'm really honored to be part of this powerhouse brand that's known globally for its craveable taste, our affordability, and really for being a pillar in the communities in which we serve. Now, we all know the Golden Arches and the McDonald's brand stands for something iconic. We've been an early innovator that has helped shape the face of the QSR industry as we know it. And over the course of nearly 70 years, McDonald's has gained the reputation of being a leader through growth and innovation. We deliver creative building designs and new restaurant formats. We continue to drive operational excellence while also ramping up our sustainability efforts. And we set the bar for drive-through speed, accuracy, and service. Innovation drives McDonald's accelerating the arches strategy, and we never stand still. McDonald's is continuously seeking to improve and strengthen who we are, how we do it, and what we do. And our strategy is underpinned by our focus to run great restaurants, empower our people, and continually increase efficiency, move faster, and be more innovative in the way we reach our customers and our employees. Let me talk about our growth pillars for a second. And it's really simple, right? We focus on the business. Our growth pillars are about maximizing our marketing, committing to the core, and doubling down on the 4 Ds. Building on the strong foundation to ensure that we're not just meeting the moment today, but we're planning for long-term success. Our customers continue to prioritize brand trust, value, affordability, and as top reasons why they choose McDonald's, right? Our customers are also that love our iconic food, continue to prioritize buying our core customer favorites that actually make up 70% of our sales. And consumers, our consumers, are continuing to prioritize off-premise sales, which means that we're adapting the McDonald's experience by doubling down on the 4Ds, and they are digital, drive-through, delivery, and now development. And from a performance standpoint, this is important too. In Q2, our Accelerating the Arches strategy continued to fuel double-digit comp sales across all of our business segments, over 12% globally and over 10% in the US alone. So it's apparent that our focus on our strategic pillars and executing against those pillars is what's helping our brand to continue to be strong, become more and more relevant, and create better customer experiences. This really is a significant time for the US business, and I feel so honored to represent a brand and lead to drive in its growth, along with all of our US senior leadership team members, our owner-operators, our employees, and our supplier partners that make up the three legs of our stool. I want to go back and talk a little bit about the legacy of McDonald's, right? What you're seeing up on the screen, the golden arches, represent McDonald's ambition for the business. Our purpose is super simple. It's what attracted me to McDonald's and how I can bring it alive through development. Our purpose is to feed and foster communities. Think about that for a second. With every new restaurant we build, we have the opportunity to feed and foster communities. Our mission is just as simple, to make delicious, feel-good moments easy for everyone. And Ray Kroc's vision was super simple too, right? He wanted to have 1,000 McDonald's restaurants in the United States, and yet by year 1967, McDonald's was already in Canada, Puerto Rico, several other international markets. And today, the company operates over 36,000 restaurants in over 100 nations. I loved Ben's background screen that had all of those brands on there, but the golden arches are missing. We need to do something about that. McDonald's has always been an innovator for the QSR industry, and I put this little timeline up here to take just note of how innovation is in our DNA. Since McDonald's opened its doors for the first time in 1948, McDonald's became the first restaurant to offer a drive-thru in the United States. Then, McDonald's became the first international fast food restaurant, period. In 2007, McDonald's became more than just a fast food restaurant through the introduction of our specialty coffee. And then in 2015, McDonald's was among the first fast food restaurant to implement order-taking kiosks. And we continue to challenge the status quo, right? We will continue to do just that, embrace the transformation that's happening all around us. You heard about it this morning, in order to grow and meet our evolving customers and their expectations. Yes, that's right. McDonald's never stands still. So I want to dive in a little bit deeper and give you some context into McDonald's today and where we're going from a development perspective. Just a few seconds ago, I talked about doubling down on our 4Ds. That's one of our strategic growth pillars: digital, delivery, drive-through, and now development. Development is a core priority throughout the business, and our plan is to expand that across the globe. In fact, the number of restaurants or new restaurants that the development team opens each year is one of the variables for the total incentive rewards program for all McDonald's corporate employees. And this is the right time to do it as well, right? We're better positioned than ever to move faster and prioritize with our 4th D. We've got the processes that all the way from real estate to execution of restaurants streamlined. We have the structure and the resources in place to be more creative so that developers can deliver on their ambitious plans. We are continuing to expand, and yes, I'm hiring. We're continuing to expand our real estate and our construction teams. And with the strength of our supplier partnerships, we have the equipment and materials in hand to build more restaurants and faster. We're also being forward-focused and have aligned with our global business units to ensure that we're leveraging third-party construction partners that can help us to be a little more efficient with our work. And we're able to flex our structure for growth, pipeline building, and future innovations, all while sacrificing the way our existing portfolio of restaurants show up. So a natural question I often get asked is, with over 13,000 restaurants in the United States, does that blow your mind? It did for me, and it continues to. There's a McDonald's at every corner. I get it. Is there even any white space left for McDonald's to grow? The easy answer to that is yes. Despite the size of our portfolio, there is tremendous amount of opportunity for us to grow. And our studies show that there's over 120 million people, think about that for a second, that do not live within a McDonald's restaurant trade area. So as the US market continues to grow, so shall McDonald's. And through a focus on restaurant development and all of the elements that I spoke about earlier, we will accelerate the pace of our restaurant openings. We've got ambitious goals, and we're on track to achieve them. Let's talk a little bit about the role that innovative restaurant design plays in growth, right? So I think that innovative restaurant design lays the foundation for the type of experience a customer has with every McDonald's restaurant they visit. This is true for all concepts, by the way. It's an important element of growth. And we've seen over the past several years, right, that design coupled with leading edge technology has had to evolve to better serve our customer and to meet their expectations that they've come to crave and expect. And we believe that restaurants are the stage for all of this, while design is the backdrop. And it's the intersection of all of this where our products, services, and people come together to shine. So with an aim to create a restaurant design that is both globally connected and locally relevant, and most importantly, convenient, our restaurant design strategy is simple: to provide an omni-channel experience for every guest. And as we create multiple opportunities to serve our guests, whether it's through the drive-thru, whether it's in-store, whether it's digital, or whether it's phygital, we believe the most important fulfillment channel in our restaurant. Can anybody guess what the most important fulfillment channel is? No one. The most important channel is the one the guest chooses. It's their choice. And so providing options to access our brand by increasing our channels creates a higher level of engagement, proper wayfinding, and then of course improved hospitality. And engagement is created by connecting with our customer through multiple channels across multiple spaces. Proper wayfinding, as we all know, is created when you have a customer journey that's both intuitive and seamless. And then finally, improved hospitality is achieved when we give our customers choices. It's all about choices and making them feel appreciated through personalized experiences provided across all of these channels. And I've really seen this in action as I've visited our McDonald's restaurants in the US as well as in Europe now. meeting inspiring owner-operators that share stories about their focus to provide their teams with the tools, the resources, and the training, particularly for the new technologies that we're implementing across the system. And during my visits, I've also witnessed the camaraderie and the teamwork that exists between the crew members. It's almost like magic. They're moving so fast, who are serving all of this delicious food at breakneck speed. And the brick and mortar establishments that truly tell a consistent story of our brand, both inside and outside. These experiences, among all of these experiences, what's really stood out for me is the transformation of the innovative design features and the implementation of leading edge technologies along with it. All of which, by the way, are engineered with one thing in mind: the customer experience and how they experience our brand. The exterior and interior, as you can see in nearly all McDonald's restaurants, and these photos, by the way, are from a remodeled restaurant. So the idea being that every remodeled restaurant looks exactly like a new restaurant, have the same modern and sleek look and feel. The self-ordering kiosks, mobile ordering, and digital menu boards enable a higher order volume than ever before. And really, most importantly, I think for me, it was really great to see our crews in action who are fully trained to execute on our new mobile order and pay with ready on arrival technology that we introduced just earlier this year. So today's consumers expect a much more seamless digital experience, ordering experience, than coming inside our restaurants, right? So ready on arrival, or ROA, as we fondly call it, improves upon that mobile order and pay technology by putting the customer's order in queue so it's ready just as they enter our restaurant. And being able to consistently deliver on a faster, more seamless, and more convenient digital experience for our digital customers tends to improve the perception of speed and convenience throughout. That's not a secret. And with ROA, we can provide not just a better customer experience, but think about the seamless experience we're providing for our crew members that have the knowledge of the order beforehand. They're able to carefully prepare that order and have it ready for the customer. So what we at McDonald's take to heart, that innovation, be it through restaurant design or digital strategies, or technology, we must leverage all of them at once and together to be able to amplify our brand's purpose, our mission, and the goals. In 2015, we saw a clear opportunity to better serve our customers and communities by having advanced technologies and improving the look and feel, modernizing our existing restaurants, right? This kicked off a significant investment in modernizing our existing restaurants, one that we call the bigger, bolder vision. In fact, a fun fact, as an outsider, while I was with different brands, I often looked up to McDonald's as an inspiration for how to take care of and optimize your existing portfolio. In my past work with other organizations, I used McDonald's as a case study and that led to several organization-wide remodel programs. Now, as an insider at McDonald's, I really do feel a sense of privilege and an honor to be in a position where I can further influence how we become more and more convenient to our customers through new restaurant growth and optimization of our restaurant portfolio. Also, with insights from our centers of excellence, we continue to pursue new technologies and systems to keep our restaurants at the leading edge. And we're focused on more sustainable and smart design elements that reduce our carbon footprint overall. We have goals leading up to 2030 and then 2050 to be net zero as a system. And those are some really lofty goals. Think about that for a second. But there's a lot of work underway to get there. As a system, We also strive to be innovative in how we reach our customers, right? So that's about social media and marketing. And we can do this through culturally relevant marketing and reconnect with that core customer. This continues to be a growing area of opportunity as we embrace what innovation means in the context of creating the right customer experience. Marketing has played a key role in advancing our My McDonald's app loyalty program as we seek deeper and more meaningful one-on-one connections with our fans. As a matter of fact, in Ad Age's 2022's Marketer of the Year report, McDonald's ranked number 2. And thanks to a lot of successful campaigns such as Celebrity Famous Orders, anybody here Cardi B fan? And then there was Camp McDonald's. And then most recently, we had the Cactus Plant Flea Market Box. Last summer, McDonald's offered its first of its kind virtual summer experience, and that was Camp McDonald's, available only on the My McDonald's app. And it was a virtual camp experience featuring 27 days of the hottest lineup of food deals, menu hacks, limited time merch, and really performances from some amazing artists. And then, sharing just another example of this summer, the US took on the nostalgic experience of what it's like to celebrate birthdays at McDonald's. Remember those years? My first experience at a McDonald's was at age 9. I grew up in the Middle East in Oman, and it was my favorite restaurant to go to, attended several birthday parties myself. And so we took that nostalgic experience of celebrating birthdays to a whole new level for a new generation and repackaged it with a special menu and a purple shake. That's right, Grimace, Exhibit A. So Grimace's birthday really did become one of our most significant and engaging social campaigns of all time. In fact, it drove millions of reactions on social media, and on TikTok, we had over 2 billion, that's billion views. Crazy, right? And so this viral phenomenon gives you a sense of the power of our brand. It's a testament to the power of McDonald's and what happens when the brand emerges in organic and creative ways with fans, one at a time. Another question I often get asked is, how are we planning to achieve all of this continued development? And the answer to that is pretty simple too. We've got to take a little more risk. So we will take more calculated risk, be more creative and flexible in the way we select our sites and the way we design our sites, and then most importantly, leverage our industry credibility for opportunities for continued development. And there's abundant of them. And as we seek to open more restaurants this year and through the years ahead, our vision is not just to expand in new markets, but continue to penetrate in markets that we already exist and serve more customers and more communities than ever before with a sincere focus on design innovation, an emphasis on efficiency and on convenience to provide our customers and teams with the best possible seamless experience. I want to leave you all with a story about someone who's not only just a member of the McDonald's 1 in 8, but this is someone who's made a lucrative and fulfilling career for herself at McDonald's. Her name is Tanya Hill Holliday. Tanya was a former public housing resident, and Tanya grew up in a single-parent household. She joined McDonald's as a crew member when just in high school. And it was a job at that point that helped just put food on the table for the family. She left McDonald's to become the first person in the family to go earn a college degree. And when she did that, she came back to McDonald's for management training. Tanya went on to have a fabulous 25-year career at McDonald's, where she grew from rank to rank. And then she seized the opportunity to own and operate her first restaurant in 2005. Today, Tanya is a millionaire and a well-known leading Black McDonald's owner-operator in the Philadelphia region with 13 restaurants. Just think about that for a second. Tanya also became the chair and the chief executive officer of Black McDonald's Owner-Operator Association this year. So this is not all of Tanya's story. There's a lot more to it. But you know what I find most impressive is that in my less than 6 months here at McDonald's, with all of the travel that I've done and the people that I've met, owner-operators in particular, I am so inspired by the stories, and there are so many such under the Golden Arches. When we think about growth at McDonald's, it isn't just about building restaurants. When we think about growth, it's about building communities, building experiences, building careers, and most importantly, building opportunities. And we will continue to do that. It's about innovating, and really, it's about shaping the future of this industry, because we won't stand still. And I love it, and I'm loving it. So thank you all for the time today. Again, thank you, Jason and Michael, for having me, and you guys have a fabulous Monday.
Tabassum, thank you so much.